Good morning, Southern California, AM 1220 KHTS. This is your Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight. Your host, Fred Arnold, and I'm on with Denise Tomey. Denise Tomey is the Executive Director of Carousel Ranch and kind of in charge of all those activities out there at Carousel Ranch. And many of you know Carousel Ranch from the activities and events and charities they put on. But many people, really the essence of what you do is helping those that have disabilities find a better tomorrow. Tell us about Carousel Ranch.
You know, Carousel Ranch is a program. We work with children with special needs, all ages, all disabilities. We're working with about 95 children a week right now. And basically the idea behind it is, I was just saying to someone out in the lobby here, it's not about teaching these children to be the best equestrian, about horseback riding. The horse is a tool to enable us to get children to do things that they might not do in their day-to-day life or in traditional forms of therapy. So, you know, we're working on those same type of things with children that they would be working on in physical therapy, in occupational therapy, speech, behavior, only we're working on those things on the back of the horse. We're disguising it as fun. And so for the children, yeah, in their mind, they're out there horseback riding, they're outside, they're doing something that even their siblings don't get to do. It's an activity special to them, but we are working on achieving those goals for them. So
the one thing that I believe is when you're not feeling well, you get out and you get out in nature. And that's something you provide the children, is getting out into nature and getting out into the open blue sky and the animals, the horses, and just the whole environment's different than maybe a hospital or a physical therapy office or somewhere where it's more clinical in nature.
And that's where these kids spend the majority of their time. The majority of their time is either in school, in therapy, in hospitals, at doctor's offices. And so, yeah, for them, they're outside, you know, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, they're on a horse, they're with their, you know, their friends, their instructors become kind of peers to them, and we have a good time. And so, you know, that really is the idea behind it.
And with Carousel Ranch, I love it because ranch, and that's how our city began, was really as a back lot, if you will, to the Western movies of Hollywood over the years, and it was a lot of horse property, a lot of open area here in Santa Clarita Valley, so it's neat that we're bringing that back to those that need it so much.
Absolutely. Santa Clarita is a great community for our program to be in for so many reasons, and that also is one of them. And you can still drive down Soledad right there by Ruther and surprise yourself by turning and finding a huge ranch there, one of the original ones right here in the center of the valley. So it is a unique place.
Good stuff. And let's talk about activities that you put on.
Okay.
Fundraisers so you can keep the ranch open and strong. I know the How the West Was Won trap shoot.
It's coming up. It's coming up in April. That's going to be April 27th. We have that every spring. It's kind of an event that's similar, think golf tournament, only trap shoot, guns. It's not for the experienced shooter only. It's for experience or non-experience. We have people come out every year who've never even held a gun, men, women, and basically you compete on teams of 5, similar to a golf tournament with mulligans and lunch, and it's a lot of fun, organized by Wayne Crawford and Eric Stroh, who are board members, and this is their event, 4th year, and you know, we're looking for people who want to play as individuals or on teams, but we have that every April out at Oak Tree Gun Club.
And it's for something that's different, because my wife and I might not go out and go shooting, but we can go be a part of something that's different.
Absolutely.
And giving back.
We even have, you know, men, women, and even teenagers that come out and shoot in this, and it is a lot of fun.
Cowboys and Crystals.
Cowgirls and Crystals.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cowgirls and Crystals.
That is a brand new event this year, chaired by Shelley Hahn. And Shelley's concept was kind of a ladies' fun cowgirl day out at the ranch, catered by Salt Creek Grill. We're
And
gonna
Crystals.
And Crystals. It's going to be an upscale ladies' day with, you know, line dancing and all ladies, and great food and some horse experience and learning to rope and dancing and drinks and just a good time. So, and a day out at the ranch. So that's a new event this year, but we're excited about it, and I hope it'll be every year in May.
Yep, having fun with your friends to do something good for others that maybe are not as fortunate. Heart of the West, that's another event you do.
And Heart of the West is kind of the heart and soul of our fundraising, really. It is our annual event. It is every August weekend before Labor Day weekend, and it really is our major fundraiser for the year. It is a great dinner. It's a silent auction. It's a live auction, but more than that, it's a chance for donors to come out, spend the evening with us, see our children firsthand. Our kids do a demonstration at the event. I think from from what people tell me, that's one of the highlights of it for people, is because you can really come out and see exactly what your donation is doing, whether that's just buying a ticket or buying an auction item or buying a drink at the bar. Every dollar of that money goes to direct service, and I think it really is one of the signature events in our community. I think it's become something people really look forward to, and honestly, our program wouldn't survive without events like these, especially Heart of the West. So,
and there's so many great business people in this community that are involved, and so thank you to all of those that are listening to this that have been involved in the board of directors over the years and been involved in contributing items and money and bringing people to events, and because it's without them we wouldn't have this great ranch that we do have.
absolutely, and I really think from the board down to every person that donates or volunteers, Santa Clarita has just been the most incredible community for us, like no other, and people really have invested in what we do, and that's the only reason we're able to do it.
And 30 seconds or less, how can those contribute? Financial and?
You can go to our website. You can get involved in any of the events, whether you want to come, whether you want to donate an auction item. If you want to volunteer and come out and work with children at the ranch, we use volunteers every day, 3 volunteers every day. If your business or your church group have a large community scale volunteer project, we've had over 6,000 hours of volunteer work done in community projects since October alone this year.
If your children need some hours?
If your children need community service hours, absolutely. Or if you have a child who has special needs and you want to get them into the program, all the information for contacting us is on our website, which is www.carouselranch.org.
Carouselranch.org.
.org.
Yep. Denise, and one last thought that we have is, this will help bring a brighter tomorrow to so many people. So getting involved in Carousel Ranch, even if you're contributing, your business owner, contributing a free dinner, or contributing some movie tickets, or attending the event, it all makes a difference.
Absolutely. And we work really hard to make a difference with the kids and to make people who invest in our program proud of their investments. So
2 things. 1, your phone number?
661-268-8010.
One more time?
268-8010.
And email, because some people just want to shoot you a quick email.
You can send an email. It comes to me, but info@carouselranch.org.
Perfect. Denise Tomey. Denise Tomey is involved and the executive director. Did I get that right?
I'm one of the founders, and I am the executive director.
Perfect. Of Carousel Ranch. This has been Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight on AM 1220 KHTS.